Welcome back. Let's get chatting with the management of Man Infra. We have with us the management of Man Infra joining in largely because of their Atmosphere O2 project receiving the OC or occupancy certificate as well. Manan Shah, who's the managing director, joins in. Manan, thank you for joining in. You've received the OC for Wing F of the Atmosphere O2 project. So just wanted to know how much of it is sold, how many more wings for which you are expecting the OC to come, by when? And as a result of all of this, what's the total revenue potential that you've realized so far and what's in store for this year?
Good morning. So Atmosphere O2 has basically tower D, E, F, and G. D and E tower, the OC is already received for some time back. F tower is the one which we received the OC recently. And G tower is under construction, which we are anticipating to complete by 2026 mid. Now, in terms of potential, we've already sold 90% throughout the DEF towers, and we're receiving continuous momentum. In fact, October, November, December, Jan seems to be the festive months. So we are seeing the sales potential even going further.
Okay, all right. Hi, Manan. Good morning and good to see you in. Nigel on this side. Manan, what is the total sales potential? 90% is sold out, you told us. You're seeing good amount of, momentum, but the number we missed.
We are looking at approximately anywhere between 3,500 to 3,700 crores.
That's overall or for this project itself?
Overall for entire O2, which includes the G tower as well.
And by when does that all start to reflect in your books? Because you've sold 90% of DEF, G starts, construction completes in the middle of next year. So by when does all of this revenue start to show in your books? And what's your collection run rate likely to be?
So see, basically it's an associate company, so the revenue will not reflect into our books into the top line. The profitability is already started to get recognized from last year itself, and it will continue to go on. Talking regarding G will get completed in 2026. So the sales for that has also crossed 50% already, and we are just 30% at construction of the total tower. So we don't see any worry regarding the sales for that tower as well.
Okay, just explain that to us. Why will all the revenue not get accrued into the books of Man Infra?
So because it's an associate company, we own 33% equity. And being an associate company and not a subsidy, the reflection in the turnover will not come straight.
So your share of revenue in that, then in that case, would be just around 1,000 crores, right? 1,000, 1,200 crores, because it's 33% of potential 35 to 3,700 crores revenue.
I mean, revenue, again, like I said, it will not reflect into the books. We should see the profitability of the project. So yes, but 33% of that would be us.
So what is the profitability of the project? Sales we have. Well, what is the rough profitability that we're looking at from this particular project?
We are anticipating that to be anywhere between 300 to 350 crores.
And so you would be able to realize close to around 100, 120 crores, right?
That's right.
Got it. All right. Collections for last year were, I think, around 1,200 crores for the company. And on a quarterly run rate, now you're doing in that vicinity of around 280 to 90 crores. Should we expect collections to continue in this vicinity on a quarterly basis?
See, more than collection, what happens is the construction stage of the project is more important. So last year, when you saw a lot of projects were getting completed and we were acquiring, this year, the majority of the projects have already been completed and now the newer constructions have begun. So collections, more than that, I would say you should see the pre-sales number, where last year we were at, I think, around 750 crores odd for the entire year. This year, in fact, the first quarter, we've sold more than 700 crores of pre-sales number.
So what is this number likely to be for the full year? That's point number one. Give us that number. And secondly, also give us the number for the US business. How much do you expect coming in from the US by when?
So for this year, basically, we're looking at an anticipated number of nearly 4,500 crore of launches. So that's nearly 1 million square feet is what the targeted launch is. And out of that, we've always seen a potential of around 50% getting sold in the first year. So I think you can say the pre-sales would come down to around 2,500 crore comfortably.
Okay, all right. What about the EPC project? What will you end in terms of an order book for this year?
So EPC, basically, we are looking at the port project is the major contributor, where we've still got another year and a half worth of works left. So around 750 crore is the approximate order book. But if you see the overall consolidation, we do our in-house construction as well. So the potential that's upcoming for the rest of the projects, that will also start coming in. though it will not again reflect in the top line, but it should
Got it.
reflect in the bottom line.
Quickly, the US business, you said how much it will be going forward? You had a target of investing about 100 crores here.
That's right. The money has already been transferred. We've got liquidity over there. We are seeing some good potential acquisitions happening in the next couple of months. I think by February or March, we should be able to launch our first branded residences project as well. That is moving on at a steady pace. We've almost received the approvals for the same also. So I think the realization and the profitability you'll start seeing from the US venture, I think a year and a half from now.
Okay, Manan, appreciate you joining in and giving us all those details. Your body language says that you're bracing for good times ahead. We'll track you on all these numbers and we look forward to having you back on the channel, maybe post your quarterly numbers. Well, on that note, though, I think we can slip into a short break, come back. We'll continue to focus on markets as well as on stock-specific action.